Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Pouring by Cheryl. I'm Cheryl. Today I've got a little bit of this ghost powder. I had it from another project I was working on, and I've got the resin all nice and thick. So a while back I tried something that didn't work out, and I was going to try it today since I figured, why not? I've got the stuff, it's nice and thick, so I'm going to try. I'm filling him, my turtle mold. Sorry, this is my turtle mold. I'm filling him with that thick resin that I had that was left over. Let's see, get down in his fin. Because it is thick resin, it may not go down there. Down in his head. Any bubbles that are in there needs to come out. Come on, come out, bubbles. Spray you with 91% alcohol to pop those bubbles. Yeah, it's nice and thick. Okay, now I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to, see how thick it is? I'm just going to kind of put it in. Like that. And let's see. I told you I've been sitting here for a minute. My work time on this is just about done. I figured why not go ahead and try this again. Okay. I will be back to you when it's time for the second layer. Hi everybody, welcome back. This is cured. I went ahead and mix some resin up. I'm going to get my hairspray, and this is how you can make it sticky, because this is not sticky. All you do is give it a light coat of hairspray and let it dry. Let the hairspray dry. You know how hairspray is when you spray it on your hair. I know it's a lost art for women now, mostly, unless you're doing updos and stuff like that. I have decided to go ahead and use that. It's a Daniel Cooper hack. I don't know if anybody's familiar with him, but he's a great artist on here. Love how he does his experiments. So we will go ahead and give this a minute or so, or a little bit to dry. Yeah, it's still very, very wet. I think it might have had long enough to dry. I'm going to go ahead and try putting some of these flakes on here. Let me get my little tweezers. These work better when you use tweezers. I know, crazy, huh? This is just some Aurora flakes that I got through Temu. And they are so pretty. I like to keep my tweezers covered because these are pointy and they'll jab you. And then with flakes, I like to take a little brush and brush them on. I'm just going to brush them on the legs too as best I can. Hairspray works good sometimes, but if you're impatient like me, it doesn't. It doesn't stay that long. See how some of it stuck real good because it was dry, and the other side didn't because it's not. Another thing you can try to use is alcohol, 91% alcohol or higher, because that sometimes will make it stick. But that's about the best I can do. Let me get a little thing here. Pour some of this in here. And I'm going to use some of my black mica powder that I got off of, I think it was when I got my Gentian stuff. Either that or it was when I got my whole set. I'm not sure. Knock the rest of these off the best I can. I'm in the process of moving, so it's kind of, everything's in storage and all kinds of stuff. So I do not have my paste, or I can't seem to find it. So yeah, that's why my debubbler is in storage. When you're stirring mica powder, make sure you scrape the sides, because that mica powder likes to make little powder bombs. What I call powder bombs is like undissolved mica powder. This has got a little bit of glitter in it because of all the bubbles. So let's go ahead and pour the black on the back of this. I'll link our channel down below. Be careful when you're doing this, you don't dislodge the other resin that you've already done. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let this cure, and I will be back for the demold.
Welcome back to Craft Farm by Cheryl. I'm going to demold, and Cheryl is going to watch.
How about my grandma?
My grandma's going to watch. So here we go. I see some bubbles. So right now I'm struggling, and oh, there's a pretty big bubble and some some excess resin. So we're gonna say the top in 3, 2, 1.
Just took all the light away from it. What do you think?
It looks cute,
But
nothing.
But nothing? You like it? You don't like it? You think it's...
But there is some bubbles on the back.
when I did it, it was very thick. Okay, so we got, I think it looks kind of neat. It's got that look I was going for, the Jelly Bean Crafts tot. That's pretty cool. It does have a bubble right there, but if you remember, well, you remember, it was just a few minutes ago for you. I had really thick resin. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It really helps my channel. And we will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye for now.